Hello, hello. So today we are going to be doing a very special guided meditation and an introduction to Goddess Eve. But first, let's listen to a wonderful, uplifting song while I share this out so everybody gets the opportunity to join me. Hello, Toya. Just give me a minute here to finish sharing this out to everybody. Hello everyone! Just give me a couple more minutes here while I share this out, and then we will get into the introduction of Goddess Eve and what she is here to help us with this week. Hello Elise! And if you're watching this, please say hello so I know you're here. Most of the time it doesn't give me an accurate estimate as to how many people are watching me, so I don't really know who's there. Thank you, Elise. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Ms. Lynette. And hello, Jeanne, is it? Or Jeannie. Hard to tell with that particular spelling. And hello, Lisa. Ah, I dream of Jeannie. Thank you, Lynette. Alrighty, so now let me get into why we're all here today.
The universe universe is extremely willing to play
after
with
I
you
hit
if
skip
you will
ad.
play with it.
And readjust the volume. So, today we are going to get the assistance from Goddess Eve. The word Eve means life, and Goddess Eve is the mother and nurturer of all life. She is the creator of the world and of all living beings. She is the lady of the beasts and the steward of all growing things. Even in the Bible, she is portrayed with a snake, which is a potent symbol of vital life force energy found in every living being, representing both rebirth and regeneration. In one of the Gnostic texts, it is Eve who calls Adam into being. Eve is the embodiment of primal female creative energy, of the powerful urge to create and sustain life. She is active femininity and relatedness to all that lives. She is life itself. So that's what the card that I pulled on Friday when I was doing this week's energy report reading says. And she is here this week to allow us to connect with ourselves, our sacredness, the essence of our soul, which is the part of us which connects us to all of each other and all of everything that exists, all that is, all that will be, all that has been. And also, this week, our root chakra is getting a, let's just say, renovation and healing from the global energies. So she is also going to be assisting us with that. So for those of you who don't know that much about Goddess Eve, I have here a page that I found on the web. Hello, Melissa. Eve, from the Latin Eva, from Greek alliteration of the Hebrew letters HWH, which are also transcribed as HAWWAH. The word Hawa is related to the Aramean Hayatum, which is serpent. The name Eve and the words serpent and life are all derived from the same root in Arabic. She is the goddess of earth, who by bearing life brings destiny and death. She is the giver of the boon of resurrection in the form of rebirth, creatrix to all manifested forms, the mother womb, the clay molding mother of humanity. And she is the mother of all women. She is the ruler of the sensual and perceptive part of human nature. She is divine femininity embodied. So she is here today to assist us in finding our own divinity. Hello, Adriana. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you could join me For those of you who do not know, I am Sarah Avery. I am a Reiki Master. I am a Star Seed. I am a Twin Flame. I am a spiritual life coach and a mentor, as well as a angelic healer. And I also do a weekly energy report, which I send out every Saturday. And after that, when I do the report, I pull a goddess card, and whoever, or whichever I should say, goddess that I get when I do the reading, is the goddess that I do my Monday morning live featuring. So this time we get Goddess Eve. And for those of you who do not know, I do a live video featuring whichever goddess of the week that I'm featuring at this exact same time as I'm doing it today. So for those of you who want to mark that on their calendar so they can be up to speed with whoever goddess we're going to be working with and learning from, please feel free. I am doing excellent. Thank you, Adriana. How are you all doing?
Hi everyone, and welcome to a masterclass on energy medicine. I've got two extreme.
So I'm just switching songs here. But here in just a moment we will be meeting Goddess Eve. While you guys will be meeting Goddess Eve, I'm already quite familiar with her. But I am quite pleased to be doing this introduction for all of you who do not already know her. So, we will begin this guided meditation to meet Goddess Eve with some basic grounding. So just close your eyes, tune into your physical body, and ask yourself, how do you feel? Can you feel the energy moving and swirling within your body? And now let us focus on the center of our chest. And if you want to, you can put one or both of your hands over the center of your chest. Or just put your fingertips on it like I'm doing. And ask yourself, am I truly open to both give and receive unconditional love? in this moment? Or is there something that is causing me to hold back on my ability to give and receive love unconditionally? And now let us focus on our solar plexus, just at the top of our stomach, underneath our rib cage. And if you want to, you can put your hands there as well, like we did with the, or at least like I did with the heart chakra. And now as we focus on the solar plexus chakra, let us ask ourselves, am I really standing in my divine power in this precise moment? Or am I feeling disempowered? Have I given my power away? Or have I allowed other places, people, or things to rob me of it? Force energy. Are we feeling inspired? Are we feeling spontaneous and passionate? And are we able to express this in the way that suits our needs and our life? And if the answers to any of these questions are no, then the good news is that Goddess Gaia will be assisting us with these. So if you want to change this, then just stay right here and participate in this healing meditation. And now let us just continue tuning into different areas in our body, tuning into how the energy is or is not flowing, and paying close attention to any areas of our body where the energy seems to be stagnant and doesn't seem to be allowing any energy to flow through it. And when we hone into these particular areas, just simply hold the intention of giving special love and care to this particular area of our body. Oftentimes I have found that the more we love a particular area of our body where the energy is stuck, the love that we send to that area releases the stuck energy and releases the block. one could say that the answer is always love. The answer to everything is love. It does not matter what the question was. So now, if you want to receive healing from Goddess Eve, just simply put your hands up like I am. Palms up, fingers open. And just hold the intention of receiving all the love, the support, the healing that Goddess Eve has in store for us, in direct accordance with our highest and best good at this time. She is here this week to help us embrace the essence of ourselves, the essence of our soul, which is the part of us which connects us to each other, to all of life, to the universe, and to all that is. And now we will call her to us. In your mind's eye, picture yourself sitting in a field of grass in the summertime. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear a creek babbling, and you can hear birds chirping, and there is a slight breeze which is caressing your skin, and there is this wonderful warm sun which is warming your heart and your soul, warming the essence of your being and filling you with love and light. And as you sit here and feel the warmth of the sun and the caress of the wind, and you hear the birds chirping and the water babbling, and you feel the earth underneath you as you sit here, and you feel the energy of this field, you cannot help but to smile. And now in your mind's eye, in this field, you open your eyes and you look around you. And everywhere you look, you feel divine love, and you feel connection and support and healing. And as you are looking around you, you notice that there is an old woman approaching you. She approaches you slowly, full of grace, full of beauty, and full of healing. As she draws near you, she reaches out her hands and grabs yours and pulls you to your feet. And she bids you walk with me. And so you do. And as you walk through this endless field together, she shares with you all the knowledge and all the wisdom that you need at this time in your life. Ask her now anything that you have been wondering, anything that has been on your mind. And you know that you can tell her anything, and that she will love you and support you, and that she has all the answers that you could ever need. And I'm just going to go quiet here for a moment and allow you guys to converse. And now, if you have any worries or insecurities or doubts about anything in the future or anything in your life at this time, or if you have been having a hard time emotionally or mentally or spiritually or even physically, now is the time to allow her grace and divinity and her healing ability to shift this for you. And as you talk about your life with Goddess Eve, the mother of all women, pay close attention to anything that pops into your mind. Pay close attention to any emotion or any sense that comes to you. And pay close attention to how your body begins feeling. For these are all subtle ways in which we receive divine information and wisdom and guidance. And any emotions that come up, and as you guys continue walking through this endless field that stretches as far as the eye can see, and on either side is surrounded by trees, she bids you to join her in sitting underneath a very large tree. It is a very shady tree And as you walk underneath the tree into the shade, you can feel the coolness. And after having been in the sun for quite a while now, as you have been talking, the shade feels wonderful and cooling to your skin. And she bids that you lay down in the shade under this tree. And she sits beside you. Otherwise, you will probably not be. So if you don't end up receiving any of this information, then just know that it is not your time to know this yet. Goddess Eve is a very, very, very old goddess. She has been around since the dawn of creation. She has seen so many things. She has seen stars be born. She has seen stars die. She has seen all of the planets come into life, all living things on Earth form into being, and she has seen you come to life in this lifetime and all others. She has known you since the spark of the essence of your soul was born in its very first lifetime. In fact, you do not even have to tell her anything about your life or anything that you have experienced, because she has already seen it. And despite how you may not feel able to or worthy of give and receive unconditional love, she loves you, supports you, and understands you absolutely unconditionally, no matter what you may or may not have done, no matter how you may have reacted in certain situations in your past or even past lives. Her love for you is never changing. Her support and her understanding of you and your situation is never wavering. And now she bids you to look down at your feet as you lay in the shade of this tree. And as you look down at your feet, you notice that starting at your feet, there is a narrow cobblestone walkway. She tells you that this cobblestone walkway is the path of your life. And she asks you, are you ready to discover what life has in store for you? With her encouragement, you get up and you begin walking. She calls in each member of your personal spirit team, your guardian angels and your guides. And all of these wonderful beings begin walking beside you and behind you, giving you all the love, support, understanding, and encouragement that you need to continue walking down this path, no matter what you perceive is in front of you, no matter how scary, no matter how foreboding, no matter how painful or inconvenient you may perceive things. She shares with you the knowledge that how you perceive things coming up for you in your life are oftentimes not how they actually are. Most of the time, it is our own subconscious mind and our shadow side playing tricks on us and making us feel like the things that are about to happen for us are going to be scary. Most of the time, it is our own imagination making mountains out of molehills. And she shares with us the information that life is dependent upon our ability to look at it. Our enjoyment of life is dependent upon how we choose to look at a situation. If something coming up for you in your life seems scary or ominous or painful, ask yourself, ask that part of you which is perceiving it to be this way, what if that wasn't actually true? What if it's not scary? What if it's just my mind playing tricks on me and it's not scary at all? What if it's just my mind playing tricks on me and it's not going to be difficult or painful at all? What if it's just my mind playing tricks on me and it's not going to be inconvenient or challenging at all? With this encouragement from Goddess Eve, you begin smiling, and your courage is now fully restored. And you walk faster with more joyous anticipation for what is to come in your life. And as you continue walking faster and with more excitement, you notice that in front of you there is a stone archway that your path of your life travels through. On the other side of this stone archway, there is a brilliant, blinding white light. So brilliant and so white that you cannot see what lies on the other side of this archway. not knowing what you are about to walk through, should you choose to walk through this stone archway, is a little bit nerve-wracking for you. So now you kind of lose your enthusiasm and you slow down. Now you are full of anticipation, of not knowing what is in store for you. But you feel the energy of this white light calling you. It is calling you by your name. It is bidding you to join it. You can feel the energy of this white light. It is powerful, high vibrational, with deep healing and transformation. And although you do not know what lies in store for you beyond this stone archway, you feel compelled into walking into this deep healing light. And so you do. You step through the archway, and the moment that you have done so, the light begins to be so blinding for you that you can no longer see anything at all. So you stand there, and as your eyes slowly adjust to the light, you realize that you are standing on a white fluffy cloud. Goddess Eve and your spirit team have also walked through the stone archway with you. And you are all standing on this white fluffy cloud. Goddess Eve tells you that the white fluffy cloud is the essence of your soul, and that the stone archway is your door into your soul, and that any time you wish to connect deeper with yourself and with your connection to all that is, to please find this doorway again, for you can walk through it at any point in time that you desire to. In this space, on this cloud, Goddess Eve bids you to sit down in the center, and she and all of your spirit team sit down in a circle around you. And they begin sending you all of this powerful transformational healing and wisdom. At this point in time, you feel compelled to questions your thoughts, and your body. And now just simply hold the intention of receiving all of this healing in direct accordance with your best and possible, or I should say, with your highest and best possible good at this time. On this cloud, in this space, you feel completely weightless. All of your stagnant and lower vibrational energy has been removed and or transmuted. Everything within you that needed it has been healed and restored. You are now connected with the essence of your soul, with your divinity. And you are also now completely restored and healed on all levels. Your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body. And just know that if you are feeling sleepy at this time, it is perfectly okay. Please allow yourself to just let go and fall asleep. Do not feel as if you will be missing anything if you try to fight this and stay awake. In fact, one of the most powerful things that we can do to assist our own healing and transforming and shifting process is to just simply allow ourselves to fall asleep when we feel as if we really need to. So in your mind's eye, as you lay on this white fluffy cloud, receiving healing light and transforming and transmuting, you drift off to sleep. And now I will set the intention that all of this healing and transmuting and transformation energies will assist you as you sleep and will reset you in direct accordance with your highest and best possible good at this time. And whenever you wake up, you are back in your physical body in this precise moment, in whatever room you were in when this meditation began. And you feel completely restored. So just know, guys, that you may be very drowsy after having done this meditation, and just know that this is perfectly normal. This is just the powers of the healing taking place. You may need a nap, or you may have to go to bed early. However it works out for you. And please make sure that you drink plenty of water, because that will also aid your body in releasing any toxins or stagnant energy on a physical level. So did everybody fall asleep? Seems like they might have. Well, in that case, I will bid you all adieu for now. And I will be back for my normal weekly live at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time or 5:30 Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, right here on my business page. So until then, much love for now. Mwah.